Item: SCP-1827. Code name: A Trap for Turkeys. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: Due its immovable nature, Dimensional Site 55 has been built surrounding SCP-1827. SCP-1827 is to be housed within a 50-meter x 50 meters x 50 m1 Class 3-dimensional containment chamber. Instances of SCP-1827-2 are to be recovered for study and subsequently contained. Items retrieved from instances of SCP-1827-2 are to be contained in a low-value anomalous item storage. Description: SCP-1827 is a Type 5 space-time anomaly leading to a partially explored parallel universe, hereby referred as SCP-1827-1. SCP-1827 extends in 3 dimensions and constantly emits a bright pink light. SCP-1827 is approximately 2 meters in height, and is suspended 45 centimeters above the ground. SCP-1827 appears to be vaguely shaped as an avian figure. However, in photographic and video records SCP-1827 appears as an amorphous pink mass. SCP-1827 is inaccessible to most living beings. However, specimens of wild turkey, Meligris galapavo, are able to access SCP-1827 if placed within instances of SCP-1827-2. See below. Monthly, SCP-1827 will undergo an expansion event. During this event, SCP-1827 will drastically increase in size, varying from 15 to 40 meters. Once the expansion event has concluded, an instance of SCP-1827-2 will emerge from a random point of SCP-1827. This process usually takes from 30 minutes to 5 hours. Once the instance of SCP-1827-2 has completely emerged, SCP-1827 will slowly revert to its initial size. SCP-1827-2 instances are generally ovoid or rhomboidal metallic objects of different size, varying from 12 meters to 30. All instances of SCP-1827-2 contain 3 or more metallic boxes. These boxes contain items of different nature, all relating to what is supposed to be either a civilization based or organized exclusively on or by turkeys. If placed within 2 meters of SCP-1827, instances of SCP-1827-2 will autonomously proceed to re-enter SCP-1827. So far, the Foundation has contained instances of SCP-1827-2, with exactly items recovered. The following list contains the most notable items recovered. For a full list, please read document 1827 to 1815 OP. 1 copperplate copy of the Pioneer plaque. The figures of the man and the woman have been replaced by the stylized figures of a male and a female specimen of Meligris galapavo. 15 phonographs records playing traditional Turkish songs. Each record contains 50 tracks. The actual lyrics of the songs have been replaced by avian sounds. 20 copies of the Journal of an Hindler Soldier 2, an epistolary novel depicting a love story between a soldier and the daughter of a merchant, using a war between the turkeys and the herons as background. A note on the cover claims the novel to be based on true events. 54 Polaroid photographs depicting large specimens of Meligris galapavo wearing traditional Turkish clothes. No sign of alteration is present. 120 Polaroid photographs depicting large specimens of Meligris galapavo accomplishing different tasks, such as plowing a cornfield or assembling instances of SCP-1827-2. No sign of alteration is present. SCP-1827-3 is an entity referring to itself as the Great Turkey. SCP-1827-3 appears to be either the leader or the harbinger of Hyndla's Three civilization, despite the fact it has never referred to itself or other individuals as such. SCP-1827-3 communicates using inscribed steel plates, contained within larger instances of SCP-1827-2. All the messages are written in Turkish. SCP-1827-3 has so far communicated with the Foundation on only 2 different occasions. SCP-1827-3 does not appear to be interested in making contact with humankind, nor does it appear to be aware of it. Addendum 1827-1. Document 1827-1802 LT. On 2003, an instance of SCP-1827-2 measuring 42 meters emerged from SCP-1827. The instance contained a 20 cm x 20 cm x 20 cm steel plate, with the following message inscribed on it in an ancient Turkish dialect. This is the first message from SCP-1827-3 ever contained. The following is a rough translation from ancient Turkish. This is the Great Turkey speaking in the tongue of the ancestors. Eons ago, our race left this planet for Hyndla, as the tyranny of the Herons took over, after we ruled for decades. Despite all this, some of our brothers decided to remain, for they were afraid of change. To this day, after we finally had the courage to open the gate, we started to share our culture and ourselves, in hope for the cruelty of the Herons to be over at last. As many feathers have fallen from the last fly, I am aware that most of you now have families and friendships on this world, but we beg all of you to join us on Hyndla, where we may find happiness together. Addendum 1827-2. Document 1827-1809 SW. On 2003, a white instance of SCP-1827-2, referred as SCP-1827-2, measuring 12 meters emerged from SCP-1827. SCP-1827-2 only contained a wooden hen house and a small steel plate, with the following message written in modern Turkish. This is the Great Turkey speaking. Please insert Turkey here. Addendum 1827-3, Expedition 1827-I. Following the events depicted in Addendum 1827-2, a male and a female specimen of Melagris galapavo, nicknamed by the personnel Mr. Gobbles and Lady Bauble, were placed within SCP-1827-2A, and sent through SCP-1827 during an expansion event without accident. A small camera was mounted on Mr. Gobbles' neck. After 12 minutes and 36 seconds, SCP-1827-2 opened. The camera briefly recorded several large avian-like creatures, similar in appearance to gray herons, Ardia cinerea, before abruptly terminating, as the said creatures proceeded to supposedly kill and devour Mr. Gobbles. The other turkey's fate is unknown. What appeared to be a city was visible in the background. Addendum 1827-4, Document 1827-1817 RF. On 2004, SCP-1827-2 emerged from SCP-1827. SCP-1827-2 was visibly damaged, and contained a short note written in English. We are fine, the herons are no longer a problem now, Hyndla is real sick. Instances of SCP-1827-2 have since stopped emerging from SCP-1827. SCP-1827 is slowly decreasing in size, with a rate of redacted footnotes. 1. As SCP-1827 dimensions may reach 40 meters of height during an expansion event, smaller containment cells would be insufficient. 2. Translated from Turkish. 3. SCP-1827-3 refers to SCP-1827-1 as Hindler.